All right, so we're speaking here specifically about food and eating issues, binge eating, overeating, mindless eating, all those kind of self-saboteurs. You have to keep in mind now, all food and eating issues are emotional awareness, emotional fitness issues. They are not diet issues. Now, two common types of personality agendas, internal agendas when it comes to food issues: self deniers and self indulgers. So the self deniers use food to seek control, while the self indulgers use food to seek numbness. All right, so it's possible to go through periods, if you have food and eating issues, of both types of disconnected personalities. They're not mutually exclusive mindsets, but moving from one of those mindsets to the other is not necessarily progress. For instance, the self denier's mindset of control often has to do with choosing diets that cut out things. So they focus on foods that they can't have rather than foods that they can have. And the self denying ends up being an element of deprivation and denial, which will eventually lead to seeking a release and a relief from that, which has to do with emotional numbing. And you end up becoming a self indulger to eat your emotions. And again, the expression being, it's not what you're eating, it's what's eating you. So the self denier mindset starts out seeking control, usually with diet. And then what happens is end up building so much pressure that you need a release valve, and you end up imploding. The other type, the self indulger, seeks numbness, too much stress, too much busyness. They are overwhelmed by day to day keeping up to schedule, so they use food as a way to numb emotional overwhelm. So, and then that can lead backwards to trying to use methods to control your life through diet and through other kinds of deprivation and denial measures. So the self-deniers seek control from food and dieting issues. The self-indulgers seek to numb through food and diet issues. And neither of these, moving like a teeter-totter from one mindset to the other, is not progress. So again, you don't diet your way out of a situation you dieted your way into. So this just gives you some basic ground for understanding your food and eating issues, which is very, very important in terms of moving forward and beyond them. So hopefully that made sense. Hopefully it helped you out a little bit. So when it comes to the emotional fitness elements of food and eating issues, remember, these are not nutritional issues. They're not metabolic issues. They're not diet issues. The cause, the effect, and the solution all take place in the emotional fitness realm. Hope that helps. Remember, the self-indulgers seek to numb, and the other ones seek to control. So very, very important. Again, hopefully that helps, and I'll see you in the next time.